beautiful and picturesque state of Florida is known for its endlessly scorching sun, palm trees, and warm ocean. However, most residents of this state share their living space with a very large and dangerous reptile, the American alligator. Due to Florida's rapidly growing population, humans and alligators are constantly forced to cross paths, increasing the likelihood of attacks. 85-year-old Gloria Serge lived in a tiny community in the quiet backwoods of the state. On February 20th, 2023, the woman was walking her beloved pet, a small dog named Soldier, as if nothing happened. This footage shows a woman with her dog on a leash, taking a leisurely stroll near the shore of a small body of water. At some point, a ripple appears on the water surface, which rapidly moves towards the shore. The dog seems to notice something and stares intently at the water. When the woman decides to go further, at that moment, a 3-meter alligator jumps out of the water and attacks the dog. The attack is witnessed by another elderly woman, Gloria's neighbor. A horrific scene unfolds before her eyes, a fierce fight for life, and she immediately calls the police. An alligator has grabbed the woman. 911. How big is it? It's a huge alligator. It's huge. I don't know how to help her. She was walking her little dog. The alligator grabbed the dog and Gloria fell. 11. Is she still alive? Yes, she's alive. He's dragging her away. He's dragging her into the water. It's too late. It's too late. Oh my God. 1. He's dragging her. Yes. Oh no. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. In her terrifying call, a neighbor reports that a huge reptile has dragged an infirm woman underwater. Emergency personnel soon arrive on the scene and immediately rush to the water in the backyard. However, it was already too late. All the officers had to do was watch the lifeless body floating on the surface of the water. After a while, the deceased's disfigured body was recovered from the water. The dog, however, was very lucky this time. It was found alive, but looked extremely frightened. The video footage shows a scramble as Gloria tried to save the dog from the alligator's jaws, but at one point the reptile instead grabbed the woman and dragged her mercilessly into the water. After arriving on scene, officers continued to observe the predator. An expert wildlife hunter identified the alligator and pulled it out of the lake. The man-eating predator was later sedated. A short time later, 4 more alligators were fished out of the water bodies of the small community where the woman died. No less monstrous case occurred on September 22, 2023 in the same Florida. A guy witness reported that he was walking in the neighborhood and accidentally saw an alligator head in a small body of water. But when he took a closer look, the predator had something that looked like the lower torso of a human in its mouth. The guy said he couldn't believe his eyes. He immediately called the police. The officers who arrived on the scene shot and pulled the huge monster out of the water. Human remains were also recovered from the water. The victim was identified as 41-year-old Sabrina Packham. The daughter of the victim stated that her mother was homeless and lived in a wooded area near where she was attacked by the alligator. Records show she had regular run-ins with police starting in 2014, including multiple trespassing charges. Several drug and theft charges were also filed against her. Her daughter said, "No one expects to hear that your mother died under these circumstances. I know what her death was like. It wasn't painless. It wasn't quick. It wasn't easy. She struggled." The girl also said for people to remember her mother for her generosity and not for her problems with the law. She said her mother definitely chose the wrong path in life, but she would give the last piece of food off her plate to someone in need. In the footage, you can see the bloated belly of the captured alligator. I don't think I need to explain what that means.